Good evening, my lovely ice hockey fans. Long time to see, but today we are back with ice hockey, and thanks for tuning in to the Friday night's Disney ice hockey presentation between the newcomer New York Waverlys and the Boston Tiptons. Let's see what the Waverlys got, and last but not least, the players are ready, the fans are ready, we are ready. Let's move on to the tip-off. The Boston Tiptons in the white jerseys from right to left, and the Waverlys in the blue jerseys from left to right. And now Max lost the puck at central ice. First shot from the Waverlys and saved by Kirby Morris. Now Marcus Little in possession. Here's Little. He looks for an open player. He finds Zach Martin. And saved by Herschel Heritage. And the Boston Tiptons got the call for the first face-off in this game.
In goal, ready on the right side for the face-off.
And the Waverlys has won the first face-off in this game. Now they get a pass through to Riley. Riley tries to flick, but that shot went way too wide on the left side. And the Waverlys gets the call for a face-off in front of the goal from Kirby Morris, the goalkeeper from the Boston Tiptons. Today, from the Boston Tiptons. Yeah, Stevie Nichols to Hugh Normus. Rudy Tooty gets body checked, but he's still in possession. Tooty to Hugh Normus. Now Stevie Nichols gets body checked, and Boston is now in possession. Misplaced pass from Ben Tailworm to Riley. Shot by Riley and save made by Kirby Morris. And now face off in front of his goal.
They'll face off just right of the goalie.
And the Waverlys has won the face off again, and another face off in front of a goal from Kirby Morris.
Got the puck in his hand, and he's ready to start things up.
And the Waverlys has won the face-off in the box. Now Felix gets body checked by Boston defenders, but they're still in possession. The Waverlys shoot, and save made by Kirby Morris. Now Marcus Little. Marcus Little misplaced pass to Mason Grayback. And now Max Russo. Misplaced pass to the Tiptons. Now Boston in possession. Max to Barbara Brown's teen. Marcus Little had some space for the shots, but some Waverlys defenders denied the shot on the goal. And now then possession again. Now Mason Grayback gets the pass through to Ernesto Larkin. Now Felix shoots, easy save by Kirby Morris. Now Zach Martin has a place for the shot, but gets a pass through to Marcus Little, and that's the first goal in this game. 1-0 lead from Boston Tiptons. And that was an unlucky goal from the Boston Tiptons. Yeah. Zach Martin has get the pass through to Marcus Little. Marcus Little has shot on the goal, and the puck got from the post to the gear of Herschel Heritage, and from his gear and the puck has jumped from his gear into the goal of Herschel Laritate. And that's why it was an unlucky
Face-off to his right. Gets his stick on the loose puck.
unlucky goal for the Waverlys. But now they're in possession. Riley. Riley.
Tries it deep. Great poke check there to break up the play.
Riley. Misplay pass to Marion Mosby. Now Barry Brownstein in possession. Lose the puck at center ice.
There, and he's going water skiing.
But the Tiptons are back in possession again. Now Marion Mosby had some space for the shoot.
Nichols
But
gains possession in the defensive zone.
lose the puck in their own zone.
At center ice.
And
He's got it over the
now the Waverlys are back in possession. Hugh Normus with a shoot. And Barry Brownstein denied the shoot on the goal.
over to Patrick.
Good effort from her.
He plays it back.
And now they're in possession. Barry Brownstein to Marion Mosby. Mosby to Patrick. It's body checked by the Waverlys and they're now in possession. Riley tries the flick, but it was
Martin controls the puck on
way too right on the right side.
Sent back to the point.
Up to Patrick. Patrick with a shoot. And
Up the left side.
that was a close one. But I get pass on the left side on the goal.
From the corner.
Now Stevie Nichols. Stevie Nichols to Hugh Normus. Saved by Morris.
He still made the stop.
This Riley gets pushed on the wall from a Boston player. And they're in possession right now. Now Patrick to Bob.
Take out the goalie in favor of
Bob
the skater. To the
looks for an open player. Finds Mosby and saved by Herschel Laritate.
using his body.
And the referee has seen a penalty violation. Let's check the replay from Hugh Norris because of hooking. Yeah, and there was a hook. Definitely.
Well, Drew, I think the player getting hooked.
Good call from a ref, and that means 2 minutes in the penalty box for Hugh Norris.
You could bet there might be retaliation later.
And now the Boston Tiptons had a big time opportunity to put the second goal on the scoreboard.
2K Sports power play. Get in the game with 2K
And first they had won
56 remaining.
the face-off in the box. They're now in possession. Zach Martin. Zach Martin to Max. Max some space for a shoot. But the Waverlys denied the shoot on the goal. Max to Zach Martin!
Saves the shot to the right side.
And
The goalie makes the save.
the Waverlys has prevented the shot on the goal again.
Nichols in now. The
And
defensive line able to change.
the Tiptons get the call for face-off.
Want to win this face-off and burn the clock on the penalty. It's still
And the
5 on
Waverlys
board.
wins.
10 seconds remaining. That's the end of the period.
And the Waverlys has won the face-off, and that was the first quarter, the first period in this game. Sorry.
Highlights.
Yeah.
Look back
The Tiptons are in the lead by 1-0
Let's bring in John
because of an
Sports Intermission Report.
lucky goal, honestly.
Here play
The
by
Boston
play of
Tiptons.
your favorite NHL team, no matter where you are. The NHL on XM.
But as you know, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you,
it
Randy. It's the first period edition of the 2K Sports
it belongs
Intermission
to-
Report. We've got more stats than you can shake a stick at. The home team have been schooling
To have
the
luck belongs to a-
opposition in face-off techniques
belongs
so
to a
far.
game too.
It's really such a
And,
specific
let's move
skill
on
set.
to the
Sometimes
second
you're
period.
better at it than others, and today we know which guys are which.
Thanks, John. Great job, buddy. Have to feel pretty good about this one-goal lead coming out
Yeah,
in the second period. Coming
as
out
you know,
the
ladies and
first period
gentlemen,
knowing they're able to score.
it belongs also to a game that have
Players are already at center
to have a
ice.
little bit of luck, and yeah, that was the case
Just
in the
season,
first period
Martin picks off the cross-ice pass.
from the Boston Tiptons. First bit of the Boston Tiptons, sorry. So, and now Zach Martin with a shoot.
To get this one tied up.
And stick save by Herschel Laritate. Now Max gets a lost the puck at the center ice against Felix, but they're back in possession right now.
It's loose. Gets control of the puck in his own zone.
And misplaced pass to Max Russo from a Waverlys. And that's icing. And the penalty violation for the Waverlys is over.
Right to the point. He was frustrated with the play of his team in this one. Further, he called out their defense as being rather porous and allowing
And now we have had
scoring chances. Their goalies have
5 on 5 on ice right now.
They need some help out there. Do those words ring true to these guys?
Barra Brownstein.
Great job,
Steen
John.
finds Tailworm. Tailworm. What does he do?
Get up the left side.
Gets passive move to Bailey Pickett. Esteban Ramirez
Back to the point.
finds Zach Martin behind the goal. Kurt Martin, sorry.
On the board. It's hit out.
Tailworm to Esteban Ramirez. Ramirez with a shoot. And leg save by Herschel Laritate. Now Ernesto Larkin. They had some space right now. But good defending effort from Kurt Martin. And the ref blows the whistle for offside. And that means face off
And it looks like
in
they're
front of a
ready
blue
out there
line.
to get things going again. Fitzpatrick controls the puck.
Yeah, Matty Fitzpatrick has won the face-off. Zach Martin now in possession. Zach Martin.
To the point.
Martin finds George Forges. George Forges finds Marcus Little.
Blocked out the left side there.
And
Keep ice just
stick
right.
save by Herschel Laritate.
Accumulating on my nose. For the fans at home, you'll be glad you've got your
And
heaters. It's some frigid conditions down
that
here
means
in the
face-off in front of his goal anyway.
Face-off is on the right side of the goal.
The Waverlys has won it this time. Now Zeke Beakerman. Zeke Beakerman.
Holding it at center ice. Across the
Zeke Beakerman again. Shoots and saved by Kirby Morris.
Morris sits on the puck. Change line. Fresh skaters coming out on the ice. And we are just about ready to resume play here. Gets to the loose
Now
puck in the
Waverlys
attacking
has
zone.
won it. But they lost the puck in their own zone against the Tiptons. Now George Forges gets the pass through to Max. Misplaced pass to Hugh Normus. And Hugh Normus gets body checked. And the Tiptons are back in possession. And
Face-off.
Max says shoot on a goal. And the puck gets saved by Herschel Laritate.
And now the face-off. Ready to drop the puck.
And now, this time the Tiptons lost the face off. Now Ernesto Larkin with the flick, and it was way too wide, but they get the pass through to Dean Moriarty. Rudy Tooty now in possession. To Felix, Max Russo. To Ernesto Larkin. And they get body checked by the Tiptons, and they are now in possession. Bailey Pickett is behind the goal, finds Tailworm. And Tailworm gets hip checked by
And it's cleared out.
the Waverlys. And that could be icing. No, that's not icing. And then there's a Larkin with a shoot. And easy save by
Corner.
Kirby Morris. Now let's do Larkin again. And another easy save for Kirby Morris. And
Coming in as they bring
that
out
means
the scoring line.
the face-off in front of his goal is coming up right now.
Morris ready for the face-off to his right. Breaks it up. Freezes him against the board.
Waverlys has won it. But they lost the puck against the Tiptons in their own zone. And now the Tiptons are back in possession. Max. What does she do?
Lets it go.
What? And that was the post.
Save. The backhand.
And that was the post, and it was luck for the Waverlys. And now they're in possession. Wiley with a shoot and saved by Kirby Morris.
Full advantage right now.
Now Zach Martin
Moves it out.
on the puck.
He blows the whistle. for offside.
And the ref blows the whistle for offside. And that means that the face-off in front of the blue line is coming up right now.
It's time to get this game going again. Here's the puck drop.
And the Tiptons has won the face-off at the center ice, and now Mosby's in possession. Marion Mosby tries the flick, but it was way too wide on the right side. And now the Waverlys are back in possession. Zeke Beakerman has the puck right now. Zeke Beakerman with a shoot, and saved by Kirby Morris. Misplaced pass to Zeke Beakerman, Max Russo. And Zeke Beakerman with a misplaced pass to the Tiptons, and that is a breakaway for the Tiptons. Bob is heading to the goal. And saved by Herschel Eritate.
Our switching lines.
Face off in front of his goal.
We'll get back to the action now as the ref gets set to drop the puck.
Bailey Pickett.
Spacing as his teammate gets in the way.
And they lost the puck in their own zone against the Waverlys. Max Russo to Felix. Max Russo!
Checked it off the goalie.
Save by Morris.
Morris covers the puck. The players get set to face off. Trailing, Morris saves the wrist shot.
And Gilmore saves again, and now Bailey Pickett.
2 minutes left.
To Ezra Marius. Ezra Marius is in
The puck is free game.
in their own team zone right now. Tailworm to Ezra Ramirez! Saved by Herschel Eritate.
That chance turned aside. The puck gets cleared.
And yeah, that could be icing, and yeah, that is icing. And that caused the face-off in front of a goal from Herschel Eritate.
Face-off will be at the left of the net as the players get ready.
And the Waverlys
Deeks it.
wants the face-off, and they're now in possession. Max Russo to Rudy. Gets body checked by Max. Max to Marcus Little. One last shot before the end of the second period. Yes. But Herschel Eritate has saved the shot. And yeah, that was the end of the second period. The Tiptons are still in the lead with 1-0. And yeah, it's a tight game, by the way. And we will see how does the game ends in the third deciding period, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving to the third period right now.
Okie dokie, ready to start things back up. Thanks, John. We'll hear from you again soon. Have to stay focused here as we get the third period rolling. They can't let that one-goal lead slip away. Lots of teams have watched their third period lead evaporate. No third period.
And the Waverlys has won the face-off in the center ice. The Waverlys tries the flick. There's way too wide on the right side. Zach Martin to Marcus Little. Marcus Little gets body checked from the Waverlys, and they now have some space for the shoot. Save by Kirby Morris.
They managed to clear it out of their zone.
And the Waverlys has cleared down the ice. And they are back in possession.
On the left side.
Now Max Russo to Felix. Felix. He shoots, and Morris saves again.
Hold on to the puck. Nichols will be back in the game. They wanted to change up their offensive
And
line.
the Waverlys get the face-off in front of his goal.
And this face-off will be to the goalie's left.
And
He centers the puck. With the move,
the Tiptons gets control of the puck, and they're now in possession. Bailey Pickett. Bailey Pickett to Tailworm. Tailworm with a shoot, and leg save by Herschel Eritate.
from the corner.
But the Tiptons are in possession again.
Bottom left, no luck this
And Larry Tate saves twice.
Our friend John Schrader. He's ringside with a report. Tell us what you know, John.
Thank you, Randy. During the intermission, I had a chat with the head coach of the home team. Having the lead was nice, he claimed, but it wasn't good enough. If they wanted to go home happy, there was still work to be done.
And now the Waverlys are the winner of the face-off. Rudy Tootie gets a pass through to Riley. Riley is in his own zone right now. Riley finds Dean Moriarty. Dean Moriarty to Rudy Tootie. And the Tiptons prevents the shot on the goal. Now Bailey Pickett. Bailey Pickett. And the shot gets blocked from Dean Moriarty. And the ref has seen a penalty violation, by the way. From Riley because of hooking.
Not much question on this one. He gave him a nice ride with the stick here. That was not subtle use of the stick there. Not at all. That'll give you 2 minutes of thinking time in the box.
Yeah. And in the replay we saw that he definitely hooks Bailey Pickett on their legs. And that means 2 minutes for him in the penalty box. And now the Tiptons has a big time opportunity to increase the result of 2-0. George Forges to Max. And I got lost the puck at center ice. Ernesto Larkin and Marcus Little blocks the shoot from him. And that causes a face-off in front of a goal from Kirby Morris. And the Waverlys are the winners. Dean Moriarty for shoot! And that is the tie! What a great shot from Ernesto Larkin! Are you kidding me? Wow. They're in minority and they make the tie! Ernesto Larkin, no one defends him. And then he says thank you. And that kind of a goal seems that he's a merciless type. If he had free roam to shoot. But now they lost against Bailey Pickett. But now the Waverlys has lost the puck against Bailey Pickett in the zone of the Boston Tiptons. And she shows that she's a merciless type in front of a goal at all. And makes the 2-1 lead for the Boston Tiptons. And that was a fast answer to the tie goal from the Waverlys few moments ago. And now Lance Fishman has to go in the penalty box because of hooking. I saw it too. Yeah, and in the replay you can see that I'm right. He hooks the opponent player on their legs, and now we've had a 5-on-4 power play for the Waverlys. And that's another penalty for the Tiptons. And it's Kurt Martin because of hooking this time. Yeah, and this time hooks the opponent player on the head with a stick. And now the Waverlys had the big time opportunity to tie the game again. And yeah, And now I've had Max Russo.
Puck in the neutral zone.
Alex Russo, I think.
Carried into the corner.
Now he looks for an open player behind the goal.
Easy
Finds
on the left side.
another Russo. So. He shoots. And saved by Kirby Morris. And the Boston Tiptons has cleared down the ice. But in the defense, it's the only thing
Moves the puck up.
you can do if you're in minority.
It's
Now Mason Grayback, Zeke Beakerman, Ernesto Larkin, and Marcus Little prevents the shoot on the goal. And that is the second, and that is the tie again. And that is a 2-2. And that's another goal from Ernesto Larkin. 2-2. Yeah, and like I said a few moments ago, it seems that he's a merciless type if he has free roam in front of a goal. Yeah, 2-2.
He found exactly what he wanted. No assist on the play either. Could have held on, tried to work it around, but he saw what he wanted and went for it. Good thing he did. Great goal. Get the tying goal, and it couldn't have come too soon. Third period, this game is winding up to be quite a battle. He handles the puck in the defensive zone. Number 18.
And now,
2 goals tonight for him.
and that's another penalty violation for the Boston Tiptons. And we clearly saw that. Bailey Pickett because of tripping. Yeah. Let's see it in replay again. Yeah, and it was definitely a tripping violation. Yeah. And that causes to another 5-on-4 power play for the Waverlys, and get the big time opportunity to get in the lead right now. Max Russo to another Russo.
From the corner.
Finds Zeke Beakerman. Zeke Beakerman, glove save by Kirby Morris. And Tiptons has cleared on the ice again. Now Zeke Beakerman to Russo. Back to Mason Grayback. Mason Grayback tries the flick. It was way too wide on the left side.
With it now in his own zone.
Zach Martin to Marcus Little. Marcus Little, he has some space. Gets hip checked by a Waverlys defender, and they are now in possession. They're back in possession right now. Russo to Zeke Beakerman, and leg save by Kirby Morris.
Hey, keeping the game tied. Oh, and the power play has kept it made for now by a fine save. It'll be a big pick.
Oh, Zach Martin, Marcus Little.
And come out of it still.
And the penalty violation has ended for Bailey Pickett, and we have had 5-on-5 now on the ice. Zeke Beakerman! And the Tiptons denies the shot on the goal. Martin. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. One last shot before the third period ends. And Herschel Larry Tate has saved the shot, and after the end of the regular game, we've had to go in overtime because the result is 2-2. Yeah, and yeah.
Certainly analyzing these numbers, so we might as well too. Check them out. The home team are managing the
Yeah, like I said, after the end of the second period is a very tight game, and now the result is equal, and yeah, we have to go in overtime, and
every shift, every possession means something, and you better believe that those players know it. Unfortunately,
and I need to say it again. Let's see how does the game will end in the second part.